to be making my taco soup for y'all, but we've just come back from running our errands, kids' appointments, and groceries, all of that. So I just wanted to kind of give y'all like an overview of the mess that I am working in, just so y'all know that it is not always perfect around here. Sometimes I am an absolute disaster, just like the rest of you. Look at all these leftover dishes from last night. They didn't fit in the dishwasher, and I'm not going to hand wash them. For my taco soup, it is not going to be made the traditional way that my mama would do it. And it's hopefully going to be just as good. This one's going to be kind of made up on the fly because I need to make it low carb. And instead of shredded chicken, I just have some ground chicken that needs to be cooked up before it goes off. And this is what I'm craving today, so this is what we're going to make. Instead of corn, we're going to have some rice cauliflower in there. And instead of tortilla chips to thicken the soup, we're going to use cornstarch because that's less carbs. So let's just start getting some stuff in the pot and get it cooking while I finish cleaning up this disaster of a kitchen. Oh, I tossed my pans in there. They're dirty, but we're going to pretend they don't exist. We're going to start our soup with the 2 pounds of ground chicken. We're going to add a bit of avocado oil, since chicken doesn't have much fat to work with on its own. I'm just going to break up the chicken a bit so that it will cook a little quicker, hopefully. I've got this pot over medium heat, but I'm just going to turn it up to medium high because I'm hungry and it is already dinner time and I'm just getting started because we had to run quite a few errands today. While that chicken is hanging out and doing its thing, I'm gonna chop up the green onions, the cilantro, and crumble up my cheese for topping. And hopefully by that point, the chicken is cooked and ready for the rest of the seasonings. My chicken is all cooked up now. I've kind of chopped it into chunks rather than little fine pieces. Just like the cheeseburger soup, we want to have some kind of like meaty texture so that we have something to bite into. So into the chicken, we are going to add the equivalent of 2 cloves of garlic, which is, for my minced garlic, 2 teaspoons. We are also going to add in 2 tablespoons of this Fiesta brand taco seasoning. It's my favorite. Use whatever you like, packet or whatever. Then we are also going to add in half a tablespoon of smoked paprika. Again, Fiesta brand, my choice. Make sure we get it all out of the bowl. There we go. I'm just going to stir that up. I want to make sure that all of our meat is covered with yummy seasonings. Don't want any bland meat in there. Then we're going to add, while the chicken was cooking, I chopped up 1 bunch of cilantro, separating the stems, and 1 bunch of green onions, separating the white parts. So this is the chopped up stems and the white parts of the onion. They are going to go into the soup to give the extra flavor in there. And then the top parts of the green onions and cilantro are chopped up as garnish. Into that, we are going to add 1 can, it's 14.5 ounces of fire roasted tomatoes. If you like plain tomatoes, that's fine too. I've drained most of the juice off. Don't want to leave any behind. Then our soup part, is reduced sodium chicken broth. Whichever kind you like is fine. I'm just going to use this whole jug here. It's 32 ounces, which is 4 cups. And this is going to be a very chunky soup. My husband likes to use it as a dip for tortillas, or tortilla chips, should I say. I like to just eat it as soup. So we're going to turn the temperature back up on our pot so we can get it to a boil. While that is boiling, I'm going to cook my cauliflower rice and drain that off. All right, our soup is up to a rapid boil now. I have cooked the cauliflower rice and drained it. So we're going to add that in. All right. And then to thicken our soup up a little bit more, we're going to add a cornstarch slurry. This is 2 tablespoons cornstarch, 2 tablespoons cold water. And if this is not soupy enough for y'all, you can add 2 more cups of chicken broth or whatever broth you want to use. Honestly, any broth is fine in this. You can make it with beef if you want as well, or shredded chicken, or there's so many possibilities with taco soup, tortilla soup, whatever you want to call it. When I use ground meat, I call it taco soup because I feel like that's more like a taco than like a fajita or something. So, taco soup. I'm just going to let this cook down a little bit more, just so that our cornstarch is all cooked in. I'm going to reduce the heat to medium. And while that is cooking, if you wanted to add more veggies or whatever into your soup, I would suggest some hatch green chilies or jalapeños. These we use as toppings because the kids don't like it spicy. Also top with sour cream. We like the Daisy Light brand. We have our Queso Fresco, aka crumbly cheese, that we sprinkle on top as well. And green onions and cilantro. Basically anything you would put on a taco, you can put on top of this soup. You can put guacamole on it. You can top with chunks of avocado. You can just put salsa in there. Whatever your heart desires. Fix it up however you like. All right. I'm going to say this is cooked to my liking. It's almost as fast as making tacos on a Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. We're having Taco Soup Tuesday. Let's turn this off. I'm going to go ahead and fix myself a bowl. It's a very hearty, meaty kind of soup. It will definitely fill you up. Gonna put a little bit of the hatch green chilies. Just a little bit because I'm not in the mood for something super spicy right now. A little bit of sour cream. My Queso Fresco. I love this cheese, if y'all can't tell. Now my fingers are dirty, so I got to give them a rinse off. We have to cover this one up because the cats also love it and will eat the entire block. My daughter very much loves that. If she sees it in the fridge, she'll just like sit there and eat it like an apple, just chunk of cheese. Some green onions and some cilantro. A little more green onion. There we have it. That is my bowl of soup. Mix it all in. You can see just how quickly it just thickens up. Here we go. Perfect. Exactly what I was craving. I hope y'all try it. Leave me a comment if you do. Let me know what additions or changes you make to your soup and how you make it your own. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.